Sun in ninth house in Capricorn Ascendant. Sun in ninth house. The Sun is a well-perceived benefic presence, though it comes along with some difficulties at most of the places, but at the whole, it is an auspicious presence. Here, the arrival of Sun in the ninth house would bring most of the impacts of Sun at the core of the native, as the presence of Sun in the ninth house will bestow a vision to see far beyond the picture, for which these people would carry an idealistic approach and would be somewhat fantastical in their attitude. These people won't see life with a simple view, as they will explore it high and would perceive it till the depth, but this could take them away from practical understanding. They will be highly curious to attain all the knowledge present around and would be truly philosophical and spiritual in their approach. The natives of this placement of Sun in the ninth house see all as one, as all are same and human, and bind in a thread of humanity which they believe to strengthen more with sharing knowledge and learning. They will seek to know every aspect till its root and every person till the core. Their thirst of knowledge is almost insatiable, which could be a reason of restlessness at times, while on the other part, they could be overly confident at times and would be quiet, inflexible about others' opinion if it opposes what they have. They could even turn aggressive at times. The natives of this placement of Sun in the ninth bhava are perceived to emerge high with the knowledge of variant cultures of various lands, besides which, they would be proficient in many languages, for which they could grow really good as translators and teachers. In true words, they are wiser souls with wiser vision towards the world. The benefic placement of Sun in the ninth house would bring great fortune to the person who would be truly warm and nice in attitude and would be blessed with a good family. He or she would carry a humanitarian approach and would be truly helpful in nature. Besides this, the placement of Mercury in fifth house will bring fortune to the natives till the age of 34 Octoscans. The malefic placement of Sun in the ninth bhava here would bring troubles from the sides of brother, besides which, these people would be wicked and evil in their approach. They would receive defamation from the government or some higher authorities. These people having Sun in ninth bhava should never accept silver or silver stuff as a gift or donation, and should donate silver often to the possible extent. They should use ancestral pots and utensils and should never sell them further. They should avoid anger to the possible extent and should adopt softness and warmth in their attitude. Sun in Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign with dual quality. Mercury is the lord of Virgo and it is friendly towards Sun, which on the other hand is neutral towards Mercury. The relationship between these two planets can be considered friendly overall. Those having this placement of Sun in their horoscope are quite intellectual and learned. Sun in Virgo gives the native strong communication ability and a calculative mind. Expertise in writing is also possible with this placement. In fact, natives having Sun in Virgo can also adopt writing as their career. Other than writing, teaching and astronomy are also suitable for these natives. They can do very well in debates too. Such people have a strong hold on Vedic knowledge, so astrology is also a suitable field. Moreover, these natives are skilled in mathematics, so any field involving calculations would also benefit these natives a lot. This placement of Sun also gives the native the skills needed to repair vehicles. These people are also inclined towards creative and artistic fields such as musical instruments, singing, and so on. Sun in Virgo gives the native a polite manner and speech too. They tend to be logical and kind at the same time. They have religious faith and believe in the service of God and elders. Overall, this is a positive placement for Sunday. 8th Lord in the ninth house. When 8th Lord sitting in ninth house, if the planet is strong, then the native have mysterious fortune, inherit father's wealth, have helps from guru in finance, have good money working with authoritative figures like boss and leaders. Gets money in insurance, inheritance, after death of someone. May get benefited in wills. If the planet is not in good dignity, then the native have difficulties with guru and authority figure in general, lack of good fortunate, feels sad, lack of confidence, not able to recognize their need, may have problem with partner. Sun in 10th house in Capricorn Ascendant. Sun in 10th house. The sun is always a presence of power with positive energy and so on. There are most of pleasing reflections around the sun date. The arrival of sun in the 10th house would bring pleasing impacts upon the native's life as bestowing admirable heights, while it could also come along with some adverse aspects depending upon the planetary placements. The presence of sun in the 10th house would endow the person with great powers and authorities as keeping him, her upon the higher mounts of profession and social arena, but this would come along with some hurdles in the path and possibilities of difficulties around the person. They are born to be noticed and dominate over others as there is a natural potency in their presence, and in the same way, they will stand highly strong at the workplace and they will deserve the same for being worked hard and with strong determination. They are influencing and affecting personalities who could inspire others with their presence and style. Besides this, they will attain high respect upon land and would be honored for variant reasons in life, and these people would believe it to be their most precious treasury, that is respect and position. Besides this, they are noble creatures who possess immense dignity and self-respect and can't live without that. The natives of this placement of sun in 10th house are born to lead, for which they will appear at their best if made to rule, while if following others won't let them work at their best, though they are strongly determined towards their responsibilities. These people having sun in 10th bhava are endowed with a lot of vigor to triumph in their work arena, and your lumps of efforts takes you towards great success. For the same reasons, they are believed to stand upon the brilliant platter of career. The natives of this placement of sun in 10th house are also strong at heart, as it won't be easier to win them and they would rarely fall for anyone. Besides this, they are believed to have similarly strong partners who would again be upon the strong social and professional positions, and they will be truly happy to be with them. In explicit words, the benefic placement of sun in the 10th house would provide favors from the government and strong personalities, besides which, the native could also be in a government job of high profile comprising good comforts, luxuries and servants as well. This placement would bring him, her good health and strong finances, but he or she would be suspicious about others for most of the times. On the other part, the malefic effect of sun in 10th house would bring some adverse impacts upon natives' life, as if Saturn would get placed over the 4th. It would bring death to the father some years after the native's birth, and if sun gets placed over the 10th house along with moon in 5th house, then it will bring short life to the native, while if 4th house remains vacant along with malefic sun in 10th house, then the native won't receive the benefits from government. These people should never wear blue or black colors and should stay away from immoral liquor and non-vegetarian food. Besides this, they should throw a copper coin in a river or canal for continuous 43 days, as it would reduce the malefic impacts to a great extent. Sun in Libra. Libra is a movable air sign and Venus is the planet that governs it. Sun is a masculine energy with fire element, while Venus is a feminine energy with water element. Both these planets are enemy towards each other. Moreover, Sun is debilitated in the sign of Libra. Overall, this is considered a malefic position for Sun, as it makes the person suffer and incur contempt of authority. Native is likely to come across a lot of frustrations and devastation in life. Heavy unwanted expenses often fall upon their pocket, causing frequent financial issues. Sun in Libra also makes the native harsh, manipulative, jealous and immoral. At times, they can cohabit with others' partners too. Such a person is sometimes too self-involved and cares for his own respect only. This position of Sun also causes lack of immunity, loss of willpower and watery mouth. They do, however, like to perform others' job and share responsibilities. But despite that, their work is not recognized. Their hard work does not beget the results they want. They have to struggle more than usual, and fame doesn't usually come easily to these people. Such a person likes to visit foreign places to relieve stress in life. 8th Lord in the 10th house. When 8th Lord sitting in 10th house, if the planet is strong, then the native have mystery with career, gets other people support and money, good in researching, investigatory in career field, have secret knowledge how to rise in career, skilled in esoteric and mysterious knowledge, good mind reader, work well in privacy, successful risk taker, entered in puzzle and magic tricks. If the planet is not in good dignity, then the native never clear about their career field or purpose of life, paid less, not happy in career may stuck, unable to work properly, lack of promotion, may use his hidden method to succeed in career. Sun in 11th house in Capricorn Ascendant. Sun in 11th house. The Sun is a supreme celestial presence in the astrological arena and is a well-perceived positive presence, though it could also bring difficulties and harshness at times. The presence of Sun here in the 11th house would bring goodness and happiness in the native's life, as it is among the positive placements in the astrological studies. The natives born with Sun in 11th house would be bestowed with strong affluence and great heights upon land and would lead a happy and satisfied life. These people are very much sincere and determined towards their goals in life, and for the same they are believed to attain great achievements and recognition in life. They are very much desired to grow to high mounts and would give their best for the same. The natives of this placement of Sun in 11th house would be truly humanitarian in their approach and would share a pleasant relation with people around, but they are free living as well and won't stay longer in any relationship that would cost them their freedom and space. They would be friends with almost everyone, but it also has some exceptions as times. They would receive admiration and respect from others, and people around would support them in their growth. The natives having Sun in 11th house are away from biasness and prejudices. The natives of this placement are true friends from the core and would keep relations alive till the most possible long. They are flexible creatures and seekers of harmony and peace in life. The natives of this placement of Sun in 11th house should stay vegetarian, as that will bring benefits to these people and would bestow them with 3 sons and would bring them favors from government. The positive placement of Sun in the 11th house would make the person stand dominant both in professional and personal arena. Besides this, if Moon gets placed over the 5th house, and Sun would receive malefic impacts which would result in the short span of life. The natives of this placement of Sun in 11th bhava should stay away from immoral drinks and food, that is from non-vegetarian food and alcohols. You are advised to keep almonds or radishes near the head of your bed in the night and to offer it in the temple next day, as it will bring long life and good children. Sun in Scorpio. Scorpio is a fixed watery sign associated with passion and ambition, having Mars as its lord. Both Sun and Mars are masculine fiery planets and are friends to each other. Despite this relationship, we should consider the fact that Scorpio is associated with 8th house, which relates to death-like experiences and sudden transformations. Native having Sun is Scorpio is a pool of emotions. These people have lots of feelings and mysteries buried deep within their heart. Such people are highly emotional and compassionate towards others. They are also prone to lying, and a sense of unhappiness pervades their life. They are usually dissatisfied in their married life too. There is an inherent lust to indulge in arguments, promote quarrelsomeness. They are also quite unfortunate in terms of enjoying parental love. Nevertheless, these are some of the most ambitious people with higher than average self-respect. They are quite cautious in their money matters and plan their expenditure wisely. These people feed on challenges. They have a hunger for success and thrive in demanding situations and positions. However, natives with Sun in Scorpio should exercise care in situations involving weapons and fire. 8th Lord in the 11th house. When 8th Lord sitting in 11th house, if the planet is strong, then the native have profit through unknown, gain through esoteric and mystical activities, makes money as investigator, money from sex-related things, money from unearned like will, lottery and inheritance. Gain through speculative business and gambling. If the planet is not in good dignity, then the native have difficulty in keeping money, problem with elder sibling, heir problem, spouse, partner have troubled with children, and friends. Sun in 12th house in Capricorn Ascendant. Sun in 12th house. The Sun is the most auspicious presence in the celestial arena, which provides pleasing impacts upon the native's life, as it will provide good path of life. Presence of Sun in the 12th house would bring good heights of career and finance to the person, besides which there will be a balance in between the income and expenditure. The natives born with Sun in their 12th house would be reserved personas who would always need their space as they feel secure and strong within that. They are the true seekers of peace and wish to live in an harmonious environment. They won't be friends with everyone around but will share a peaceful bond with the society and in professional arena, while on the other part, they would be more satisfied in solitude, but they do believe in keeping many people in good relation, but they are not among the social animals. The natives of this placement of Sun in 12th bhava would give great endeavor and hard work at every place and aspect throughout their life path, besides which they will provide variant services to those around, while on the most positive side of it, they will get recognized and admired for all of their efforts and services. Apart from this, these natives of having Sun in 12th bhava carry a leading approach and personality wherever they stand and move from. They believe in possessing strong understanding and perceiving the depths of worthy aspects. They will look towards reaching the intellectual and wiser heights rather than craving towards the center stage and all lights upon them. Their calm appearance won't let their real core come out in the public, or should say in front of anyone, for which only very rare people would be aware of their real one. The placement of Ketu in the second bhava would bring goodness of wealth and family life to the native. Besides this, the placement of Venus and Mercury together in the second bhava would bring admirable heights of success in business and finances. On the other hand, the malefic placement of Sun in the 12th house would bring financial losses and bitter relations with the authority people, along with an unstable and depressive path of life. Besides this, any malefic placement in the ascendant would result in lack of peace from the native's life, as he or she won't even able to have a peaceful sleep. The natives of this placement having Sun in 12th house should always possess a courtyard within the house and should stay true and pure from the core throughout the life path. He or she having Sun in 12th bhava should stay involved in spiritual aspects and should learn to forgive others, even to enemies, as that will benefit them. They should keep a chaki inside the house. Sun in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a dual fire sign ruled by Jupiter, which shares a friendly relationship with Sunday. The person having Sun in Sagittarius is a God-fearing and peace-loving soul, endowed with the art of eloquence in speech. Such a native is likely to be a learned individual, an honorable and compassionate person with a lot of wisdom and intelligence. Sun in this position also gives an ever-dying hunger for knowledge. These people do well in fields such as law, administration and banking. People with Sun in Sagittarius are trustworthy and justice-loving people. They are honest and straightforward, do not sugarcoat and talk to the point. These natives understand the difference between living and existing. They are freedom-loving individuals with a love for the outdoors. Oftentimes, these natives are fond of a sport or two. These natives earn a lot of wealth in life, and live like a king. Their physique also contributes to the royal radiance that their personality has. They are of a broad stature and a beautiful body. They also tend to be famous among their social sphere. They are of a supportive nature, like to lend a helping hand to their relatives and friends. After marriage, natives with Sun in Sagittarius tend to have sons. 8th Lord in the 12th house. When 8th Lord sitting in 12th house, if the planet is strong, then the native may liberated from the world. The person is very spiritual, have wisdom and spend time in isolation to gain enlightenment. If the planet is not in good dignity, then the native spend time in hospital, unpleasant, isolated places, may get abused, need to be careful, rejected, vision problem, sleep disorder, problem in foreign country and lack of sensual pleasure.